Yeah, those are the screams of states falling off a cliff. It must be time to continue our Unhealthy States series, because the administration might think that healthcare.gov is good to go nationally. But this is all local, my friends, and you won't believe how many problems are raging locally. It's enough to drive you loco. Okay. Anyway, the focus is on the Democratic bastion state of Maryland, where things are not so merry. Now, keep in mind that the president, when he was first bemoaning the problems with the healthcare rollout, he blamed it on all those Republican governors that have been reluctant to sort of sing the praises of Obamacare and the federal exchanges. Well, even where they had them up and running in Democratic strongholds like Maryland, it ain't working. We've got Unhealthy State watcher Michelle Fields says what was supposed to be the Democratic model of success has now become just the opposite. Michelle, what's going on?
Yeah, so Maryland was one of the early and eager adopters of Obamacare, and they were really supposed to be the model for other states. But unfortunately, it has not been good for Maryland. CareFirst Blue Cross Blue Shield in Maryland canceled about 70,000 plans because of the Obamacare regulations. And then Bowie State University in Maryland decided to cancel all of their students' health care plans because it was going to go from $50 a semester to $900 a semester. So it has not been good.
Now, when I hear these kind of figures, and a lot of people always think, they bash Fox, and they say, oh, well, you're exaggerating the exception and saying it's the norm. I don't know it's the norm, but I know it's not just a small, exception, because this is happening times millions, right, across the country, and even in states that had this all working to the president's liking. It's not going well, and it's getting worse.
It's not. And they right now have about 150 people on call just answering complaints. And this is a blue state, a very solid blue state. So the people who populate Maryland are the types of people who were in favor of Obamacare, who are rooting for Obamacare. But they don't like it because they're having so many problems with, of course, the website. It's freezing. And the people who
Michelle,
are able to get through it.
I think, and I could speak to young people like you because I don't care. I mean, it's fine. But I will say this, that young people are finding out, and there's a reason why I think your generation is pretty savvy. You get on and you find out it's not worth it, so you log off. So even those that are getting on, or who are getting on, are finding it's not worth the trouble.
It's not, and it's very surprising considering it's a blue state. I mean, these people are the ones who are in favor of Obamacare, who are rooting for it, and they don't like it. And this
what is it they don't like? What is the
big
thing they don't like is what?
Well, first off, I think young people, they're not the type of people who are going to continue refreshing the website page to see if it works and to sign up. Though the people who are going to be doing that are the people who are ill and really need health care. Young people, they're going to that website, it doesn't work, they're not coming back. That's just how they are. And the people who are getting through are seeing the amount we have to pay, because us young people are going to have to pay higher premiums in order to subsidize the older and sicker people. And it's just not a good deal for us. Why not just take the penalty?
Wow. All right. Michelle, I learned two things here, that young people are fed up and that young people don't refresh. Did you know that? I didn't.
We don't have patience.
You don't have patience. We don't have patience with no patience. Michelle, thank you. Hey.